So you see, we keep telling you, Turkey's interest in this whole thing. Of course, the Nigerian situation, what the Islamists want to convert Nigeria to is exactly what happened in Turkey, centuries back. Because Turkey was overwhelmingly a Christian country. It was then Anatolia, known as Anatolia, with its capital as in Constantinople, which is today Istanbul. And they keep hitting the Christians there, just like these Islamists, these jihadists, these Fulani terrorists keep hitting the Christian communities, destroying them, killing and taking over. That was the story of Turkey. That was the story of Turkey. And up to this moment, one of the most beautiful churches in the world, which was in Turkey, Hagia Sophia, has been converted to mosque. But of course, the mosaic of Jesus and Mary are still on the wall there, and during prayers they do cover it. So that is a country that has been providing refuge to some of these renowned terrorist enablers. Of course, they are providing refuge to Hamas, we know that. And now Sheikh Gumi has escaped to that after inciting Nigerians so much, after inciting the very vulnerable Muslims, and going around the media houses in Nigeria and twisting the narrative, telling the narrative of an attack on Nigeria by the United States. United States did not say she's coming to attack Nigeria. United States said they are coming to attack the terrorists that have been killing Christians and, of course, moderate Muslims. Because what is happening in Nigeria, in the northwest of Nigeria particularly, is the killing of moderate Muslims, the Hausas, not Fulanis. So the Hausas have been persecuted, but most especially the Hausa Christians. There are a lot of them there. A lot of Nigerians do not know that there are Hausa Christians in Katsina, in Sokoto, in Kano. They've been persecuted for so long. And then the moderate Muslims, who are mostly the Hausas. So Sheikh Gumi has escaped. This is a guy who was radicalized and given the wrong indoctrination in Sudan. Just be afraid of any Nigerian who studied in Sudan. I'm telling you. Just like Lamido Sanusi, as brilliant as he was, he's a radical too. That's the truth. He has the antecedents. He spearheaded the beheading of someone in the 90s, a certain Muslim, for blasphemy in Kano. So all those guys who go to study in Sudan, because Nigerian universities are better than Sudan, so I don't understand why all these guys are going to Sudan. And that is why it was in Sudan that Saudi Arabia arrested him for enabling terrorism, and he was bailed by the government of Jonathan in a diplomatic mission. They had a diplomatic relationship with Saudi Arabia in that regard to enable him, to enable him become free. And for a very long time, he did not go to Saudi Arabia until this year. In March this year, he went to Saudi Arabia and he was deported. He thought that they forgot him. So he was deported at the airport in Jeddah. So that is the Saudi Arabia, the headquarters of Muslim, saying, look, we don't like you, some of you guys with very deep records, who are very deeply involved in terrorism. You remember Osama bin Laden, is Saudi Arabian, nationality, of Saudi Arabian nationality and origin. But they exiled him because of his radical disposition. So those were the mentors of Sheikh Gumi. And the media in Nigeria, which to a very great extent has also been complicit, have been giving him room to talk. And the media deliberately stopped some of us from talking. I have a lot of friends in the media. They told us directly that, look, they censored them. They said they shouldn't give some of us the opportunity. So they like giving people who just somehow, just on the mild side, just say, okay, yeah, we are media as a Christian genocide, and they don't go deep. But for many of us, we know it very deeply. So the media cannot give us the space to articulate this position. But they've given so much to Sheikh Gumi. And the guy has started fleeing. It means that something is coming, because they do get their own intelligence report too. Just like the period that United States wanted to destroy the Boko Haram guys in Borno, and Nigerian army alerted them, and they were all put in gas mask. So Sheikh Gumi got his own intelligence maybe, and he wanted to escape, but not before he has radicalized a lot of people. Another thing that came up during the weekend is that protest by the Islamic group, the Sheikh Zakzaki group in Nigeria, condemning Israel, burning burning American flag, saying death to America and death to Israel and death to Donald Trump. And one thing that caught my attention is the fact that out of that gathering, more than 50% of that gathering is made up of minors, children below the ages of 18, 17. Many of them were below the age of 15. You could see how these guys radicalize kids so early. At that age, you are bringing kids on protest to protest against America, to be burning flags and to be shouting and to be screaming, "Death to America." You see the kind of indoctrination they give these guys at that age. So just imagine when this guy grow up, what he'll be, how he will be looking at me, a Christian, or America, or Israel, how he will consider all those nations. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate what is happening, and they don't seem to care at all. They don't seem to care, but we care, and we care for their children. We want their children to be better, to know that we are not enemies but friends, and even though we have different religion, passion should always connect us, and humanity should always prevail. And finally, what happened over the weekend again was in Nasarawa State, and today, Monday, it happened in Duduguru. You know, Fulanis came and killed people in Sarkin Noma. Sarkin Noma is like 20 kilometers away from my village, Irota, the second village in Nasarawa State after Kadorko. If you're coming from Makodi, you pass the Irota. Irota is the last village in Benue before you hit Plateau State. And Kadorko is the first, or Gedasule is the first village, but it's quite a very small village, then Kadorko. So from Kadorko to Sarkin Noma, it's just barely 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers. That's after the village of my father's mother, my grandmother. My grandmother is from Che Atuma. That's a village between Kadorko and Sarkin Noma. You know, so in Sarkin Noma, they killed about 2 to 3 people and injured others and abducted the Fulani terrorists. And today, that's on Monday, 10th of November, they killed 4 people in Duduguru. Duduguru is slightly after Agaragu in Nasarawa State. That is a place that is hosting the Catholic Church, the Catholic community, the Catholic Girls Secondary School, St. Kizito Secondary School, Girls Secondary School. So they killed a Reverend Father, a Catholic Reverend Father, and 2 other people, and abducted others, these Fulani terrorists. In all these villages, I have friends, I schooled in Government College Kefi. Most of my schools was in my primary school. My class 5 and 6 was in Away Central after I left Jos, in Away Central, Away, and then Government College Kefi and IJMB in SPS Kefi. So I have friends in all these villages. They are the ones who keep alerting me of many of the attacks in Benue State, because these people do converge in their own communities to take off. Like in Giza community, when they converge to attack Erota, they converge and prayed for about 1 hour, prayed to go and kill my own people, But we keep telling because the Muslims in Nasarawa are moderate Muslims, and that is why most of the families in Nasarawa are made of Muslim and Christians in the same family, because they are moderate. So if Islam could be practiced that way, there will be peace everywhere. So many of the Muslims in Nasarawa State are moderate Muslims, especially in the southern part of Nasarawa and the middle part of Nasarawa, that's Nasarawa, Igon, Akwanga. But you see, right from the administration of Tanko Almakura to this jihadist enabler called A.A. Sule, who is claiming he's clean and is even suing in courts Professor Gundu, for defamation because they called him terrorist enabler. He is. Right from their administration, they gave a lot of these lands to Fulanis, the terrorists, with the support of the locals, because the locals I don't know from where it started, they started hating Tiv people, indigenous Tiv people. A lot of the Tiv people were there before them. But so they preferred the Fulanis. They thought that they are fighting, they made Tiv to become like the Jews, fighting the Tiv people. And so they hosted the Fulanis in their community. The Fulanis have started going against them now. So that is exactly the story that is happening in Nasarawa State. From Agaragu to Akaleku to Duduguru to Akanga to Kadorko to Giza to Kiana. Many of these communities have been ravaged in recent times by the Fulani terrorists, that they did not learn their lessons from the Hausa communities who hosted Odman Danfodio. And the Hausas were practicing Islam before Danfodio. But Danfodio brought a violent form of Islam, and it ravaged the whole of Hausa land. And then his ally, Alimi, went to Ilorin as a visitor to Afonja, the Yoruba Afonja, the rulers of Ilorin, the owners of Ilorin, the Yorubas. They hosted this guy in good faith, the Alimi. When he settled a bit, he went around to bring his Fulani guys who took over this, set up a jihad in Ilorin, took over Ilorin, and today the emirate of Ilorin belongs to the Fulani. Meanwhile, it's a Yoruba town. So that is exactly what happened in Turkey.
You watch this clip finish, right? I know why I put it earlier, so that I will get time to say whatever I want to say on a very calm manner. There is a big problem ahead of us, but I don't know if we, the Igbos, will take it serious. This message that this guy sent out here is a wake-up call for Igbos about GUMI, the Islamization of, when they are telling you Islamization of Nigeria, my brother, let us tell ourselves the truth. Let's forget about sentiment. Yoruba have been Islamized long time ago. They have been captured. Are you hearing me now? Yoruba have been long captured since the acquiring of Ilorin by the Fulanis, and they instilled their emirs there. And now they have already conquered Yorubas again and captured and also Islamized them by bringing Sharia even in Oyo. Seyi Makinde is the governor of Oyo, but even in Oyo now, as I'm talking to you now, the Sharia law is in practice. Even in Abuja, the Sharia law is in practice. Is it not one of our brother that they use Sharia law to collect his shop? And later on, by the cry of Nigerians and a very dark man, the guy's shop was restored because people shouted. But if not because of that brother's matter, how are we how are we supposed to know that in a federal capital territory? And some people don't take that word serious. Nobody's, even since after that incident, nobody talk about that again. Everybody have forgotten. And that is the problem with the so-called Nigerians and Nigerian youths. Everybody have forgotten. That is supposed to be an eye-opener to cry that if Sharia law can be operating in Abuja freely, even High Court, Customary Court, or Magistrate Court, or whatever, and even Appeal Court and Supreme Court is answerable to them. My brother, Nigeria, in fact, those parts is gone. Let us face the reality on ground. Let us face the reality on ground. Let us face the reality on ground. When they are talking about Islamizing Nigeria, so most of us people say after all they don't go Islamize Nigeria. All of those people have been captured. So GUMI traveling is just to make sure that their final arrangement on how to Islamize ALAIGBO. This is the point I want you to understand, because other places have been captured. South, the so-called South have also been captured by Anthony Dokubo and his men. But when you hear they want to Islamize Nigeria, just know it that they want to Islamize ALAIGBO, because that is the only place that remains for them to conquer that place. Once they can be able to lay their hands on ALAIGBO, and brought their Sharia in ALAIGBO, and everything, and even instill their emir in one of our states, my brother, that is, in fact, it is gone. Don't forget, because of this agenda, they don't give one Enugu state idiot who said he's a Muslim man chief imam in Abuja. You can imagine people who never even trusted Yorubas, who converted to Islam long time ago. The Igbo man, Nyamri, they want to trust and give you chief imam. They have agenda. So anyway, I'm just opening your eyes now in case you don't know, in case you never think about it. Any day you hear they want to Islamize Nigeria, just know it. They are talking about me and you, no any other person. If you are thinking, oh, they are Nigeria, Northerners have been Islamized long time ago. So what happens? The Christians there are just minority. Majority they used to do before, but they are bye until now. The few of them now remain. And once they capture ALAIGBO, because all those places you see now, let me tell you, all those Christians that still remain in the north now, mostly in southern Kaduna, Plateau, and the rest of them, who are still can be able to stand and defend their faith, is because ALAIGBO have not been Islamized. Once ALAIGBO is being captured, all those ones are minority. They become their slaves because that is what Islam stands for. Once they cannot convert you, they capture you and you become their slave. It is in their teaching now, so don't even come to my comment section and begin to say where they have found that. Go to their Quran, you will see it. So Sheikh GUMI, who run because of Trump's coming, have gone there for their final push on the strategic positions, or rather the strategy they're going to use to capture ALAIGBO. Now me and you remain. If you think that the Nigeria you're talking about, then you must be joking. Some people will also come and attack me now. Oh, you still believe in one Nigeria? Just like when I talk about Anambra State election, I got attacked. Let us wake up. This is a wake-up call. I repeat, this is a wake-up call. Remove sentiment and begin to tell me now, you support one Nigeria. Okay, I know who you are. Because that is exactly where it will still bounce. Our people hate to hear the truth. That is the only thing that angered me. Each time I remember my people, they hate to hear the truth. Each time you tell them the truth now, they will either call you one name or the other and say, oh, you are one Nigeria. They have paid you. How much did they pay you? They are paying me. They are paying me to be coming here to say things that are right. Then my face can't be like, how much did they pay me? Let us wake up. Ndibo, I repeat, let us wake up. Before getting change in our eye. Let us start now to look for that black sheep or black goat before it is dark, because when it is dark, it's going to be difficult and it's going to be disastrous. Sheikh GUMI, who is a terrorist negotiator, in fact, now he be their papa, who said that Trump he not even he said Nigeria, or he said Sheikh GUMI will never allow Trump to come to Nigeria to come and kill his relatives inside the forest. He is walking free. And Nigerian government is setting November 20 to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu either to life imprisonment or to death by hanging. And when I said it, some people were kind of, why we thought that you have been wishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bad? My brother, I have nothing to gain by wishing my own brother, my own leader, my supreme leader. In fact, there is another video I will bring after this one. A Hausa Fulani, a core Hausa Fulani by name Isa Bantami, Isa Atiku, who is what do they call it? Non-president, that is National Association of Students or other names or whatever they call it. That guy they jailed that time now in DSS because of his outcry. He met with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have a very good conversation and he opened it to the general public. I will bring the video after this one. That is the next video you are going to watch. For you to listen and listen very good. That they are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there not because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have committed any offense. Forget about whatever they're telling you. It's because of this Islamization agenda. Nnamdi Kanu is the one who started on set crying, opening people's eyes. That people know that this is the agenda of the North and the entire Muslim country. Like Turkey, like Saudi, all these countries you see, UAE, all of them, they join hands to make sure that Nigeria becomes a Islamic country because of the population. Islam, they need population so that they can, if they conquer Nigeria of over 250 or 300 million people, my brother, to invade every other countries like America and every other ones is nothing to them. Go and mark my word. This is the agenda, and that was why they are trying everything humanly possible to make sure that Nigeria becomes an Islamic and a Muslim country, and they are not going to give up unless we, the people that are still remain, resist it with everything in us. If you keep on waiting for sentiment, when I will come here and begin to rub your leg and begin to pamper you and they tell you no, they are not going to do anything. After all, they didn't conquer us during the time of Biafran war. It is now that they're going to conquer us. Let me ask you, the caliber of people who fought that war, that stand their ground, are they the same caliber of people we have today? Answer me that question. If the same caliber of people we have then, 1967 to 1970, are the same caliber of people we have today, my brother, who have forgotten Biafra. But look at it now. Simon Ekpa will be in Finland shouting on top of his voice. One idiot called Ijele will be in Abuja putting Sansan inside the garden. Nnamdi Kanu will stay all the way in UK. Talking, let us look at what is coming. Idiots called Ikeguragu and the rest of them will be in South Africa putting Sasa inside his garage. Anybody who dare try that nonsense when Ojukwu was the leader, my brother, he will honor. In fact, your own is gone. You have become a gunner. Who have the mind? Look at Biafran full everywhere. Biafran full South Africa, and Ikeguragu is living in South Africa, making mockery of what we are doing, and other people see allow him. I'm not a preacher of love. I'm not a preacher of love, but I don't support violence. But anybody who do too much, I beg, make that person collect too much. Anybody who do too much, make that person collect too much. I don't want peace. It has gotten to the extent now where we're supposed to come out now and begin to let these people know that, my brother, peace have never yielded anything. Christianity, which preach peace, have been the one being subdued long time immemorial. Till today, where me and you day, then what are we still waiting for? Peace have never yielded anything. Islam, they say it's a religion of peace. My brother, Coco, that was why Tinubu came out and tell you that power is not being served a la carte. Grab it, snatch it and run with it. That is what Islam is all about. Grab that their land. If they refuse, buy them. They say, according to the Bible, say kingdom of God suffered violence, but the violent one taken it by force. Tell me any Christian that have taken anything by violence. If not, they will kill 10 today. They will tell you, pray, God is going to judge them, and they will come back and kill 20. You are still praying. The person who is leading that prayer, they will still come back and kill that person who did the prayer. But what the Bible tell you that kingdom of God suffered violence, but the violent one taken it by force. Okay, maybe you are waiting when you are being killed, then you go to unexisting kingdom or heaven, and then go and take there by force, right? May we just the mumu, may we control the mumu. Anyway, I don't talk my own. Oh, I don't talk my own. This is a wake-up call. The final push is what this guy went. And if by any means Trump did not come, my brother, Ndi Igbo Yafukwanwe, they don't push the whole narrative now. Even the report that Benue bishop, priest, and all of them, plus the one from Plateau, don't they report to America since? They don't gang up and say it is IPOB and Ndi Igbo. If Trump no come, and look at these people, look at the game they're going to play. Let me just tell you this now so that everybody will be aware. Look at the game they're going to play. They are going to mellow down until after Trump is out of office. Automatically, whoever is going to represent Trump or whoever is going to replace Trump will be the same way. Is the first tenure. He go out. A terrorist a negotiator and also a terrorist sympathizer came in, which is Joe Biden. Exactly what he did with Obama when Obama was president. He came back and continued from there. So don't be surprised that these people is going to mellow down. They're going to shake their sword. How they do Islam, they can have ideology for 1 million years. They can never drop it until they accomplish it. That is the way they operate. They will pass it from generation to generation to generation to generation. The generation of Ottoman and Fodio, who started this journey, is still at work today. The generation of Ottoman and Fodio, who started this journey, is still at work. So they can mellow down now and say, okay, now you see, all of a sudden now, Nigerian military now wake up now, arresting, killing, sampling of even the one they go to arrange some hungry people with very clean clothes and say that those ones have been kidnapped, they have been in kidnappers them for 3 months. And they have dry cleaner there, dry cleaning their clothes. It's part of the propaganda to mellow America down. Now you see now, the killing now and everything now is going to reduce to minimal. Where we say, America said will not even have any choice than to say, okay, let us keep watch. And keeping watch now, they will just wait until Trump is out of office, then they will kickstart. And if they kickstart, it will be on a very top speed of what is 1 million? It will be on a very top speed. You get Lamborghini, Nabia, all this car that they used to race to crush the Igbos. Wake up now. Even you said that you say you don't believe in Biafra, my brother. When time shall come, your children or your children is going to be pouring libration on your head for not doing the right thing when the time is there. I mean, when you have the time to do it. Now is the right time. Wake up call to all the Igbos. If you like, take this advice. If you don't like, you can as well continue to lambast me. But I have said my own. Oh, my posterity, I mean, my children will know. Even I thank God they are always understanding English. So they always hear my voice. They always watch me. Even they cannot watch me doing it, they will go to my YouTube channel and they watch it on Facebook. And they will be, I mean, they will testify that they know when their father was doing this. Please follow me on all my social media channels or social media handles, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. And as you do that, may the Almighty God continue to bless you and prosper you and meet you at every point of your need. It shall be well with you, and it shall be well with every hand that type amen at the comment section of this video. If you watch this video down to this part, my brother, it shall truly show you love me. This year giveaway will never pass you by. I must do a giveaway that will shake this internet. Just wait and see. And most of you that are thinking that all way back and sharing, but I will tell you that I'm here to pass a message. And when if I and that if I click here, send them a caro to madana. Oyana, catching a